Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and happy Halloween. Today is the finale of the Graveyard Project Pan. It's October 31st, and I am here to share my final project update with you to close out this project for the year. I think this is actually going to be a pretty quick video because though I started with 8 products, I am now only down to 3, so I'm only updating you on 3 products. This is a project created by Emily from Emily and Max, and I always have her information in the description box down below. She runs it every year, fingers crossed she continues to run it next year, and it is just such a wonderful project for getting through products that have been kind of sitting around too long or that you just really want to move out of your collection. I said this last year too, but I just can't believe that we are already almost in November. I feel like this project in particular goes by so fast, but this is the end of the project. So I'm going to go through my 3 products that I've been working on that are left in the project and give you my final update. So let's go ahead and start with my MAC and Samantha Ravndal collab lipstick. This lipstick is super old. It is a lipstick that just would never die in my collection and something that I knew was probably too old for me to be using, but that I really love the shade of and I wanted to continue to use until it was on its last legs before giving it up completely. I will insert some footage of what this was looking like at the last update. At the last update, it was weighing 17 grams, and it is weighing 17 grams still today, but I think you'll be able to see a pretty substantial difference in what the product actually looks like. So here is what that lipstick is looking like today. This is with the product completely rolled up. It is pretty much flush with the plastic insert that's inside of the metal tube, and I'm happy with that. I think I said at the beginning of the project I definitely could dig into this lipstick and get every last bit out, and to be honest with you, I still might, because the panner in me kind of just wants to see how much is left in here after the product is no longer usable just with your regular lipstick application. But my goal for the project was to use the lipstick down to the plastic insert, and that is what I have done. So I am considering this to be a very good accomplishment, especially since I'm pretty sure this was in this project or a different panning project last year as well. So this lipstick has really overstayed its welcome. It was a great value, apparently, because it lasted me for many, many years, and it is going to be tough for me to live without this lipstick because it's like probably my favorite lipstick shade that I've ever found. So if you know of any lipsticks that are in this realm where it's like a cool toned nude, let me know. I'm feeling like MAC Blankety might be close. What I should do is scrape out the remaining product and use it as like a swatch comparison so that I can see if I can find another lipstick that's really similar. But in terms of using this for its intended purpose and its intended packaging, we are officially saying goodbye to the MAC and Samantha Ravndal lipstick. Next, we have another MAC product. I've been working on my MAC Whirl lip liner. Again, I think it was in a project last year. This is another one that I've had for way too many years to even speak of. It's been going on a decade now. It's way time for it to go, but it's a favorite. So I've had a really hard time letting go of it, even though the MAC Whirl lip liner still exists in the MAC collection. I could still go and buy a fresh one. For some reason, I have like a weird emotional attachment to my particular lip liner, but I know it's been long past time for it to go, so I have been trying to finish it up. It weighed 0 grams at the last update. The scales couldn't even register this lip liner anymore, and it still weighs 0 grams today. I'll insert the footage of what it was looking like last time. And here is what it is looking like today. This is a nubbin of a lip liner. Truly so tiny. I'm gonna show you me putting this lip liner in my Benefit pencil sharpener for reference. it just barely is even sharpenable anymore. I can barely twist it in the sharpener because I just have barely anything to grab onto, as you can see. So technically there's still product in here, but you all will have to let me know, like, at what point do you consider a lip liner done? Like, at what point is this considered no longer usable? Because I'm having a really hard time sharpening it, and it's just a baby little nubbin. So, you know, I'll probably use it a few more times after this project until it needs to be sharpened again, and then I will probably have to let it go because I won't be able to physically twist it in the sharpener to sharpen it. But I'd be really interested to hear from you all about how tiny you let your pencil products get before you consider them to be finished. But either way, I'm really happy with this progress. I feel like I can proudly say that this lip liner is pretty much done. It is so small, and I'm really happy that I dedicated some time to it. And yeah, I will savor my last 3 to 4 uses out of this, and then I will bid it a very tearful goodbye because this lip liner went through many life events with me. Too many, really. It's well time for this lip liner to go. And finally, the last product that I have to update you on is my perfume. This was my first time ever trying to pan a perfume, and I was working on my Chanel Coco Mademoiselle perfume. This, at the last update, was weighing 117 grams, and I will insert the footage of what it was looking like. Today, it weighs 112 grams, and I think you will be able to see there might be like a remnant of a drop left, but for all intents and purposes, this baby is empty. I have used and used and used this perfume, and it is done. This is another one, again, I've had pushing a decade now, over a decade, really. This one is the oldest product in the bunch, believe it or not. I've had this one probably for 13 years maybe. I've had it for a really long time, and I'm really proud that I finished this. I'm really happy to have a perfume empty. I don't buy a lot of perfumes, but I've collected quite a few over the years, and it was really nice to have some extra motivation to get one used up and out of my collection. To be fair, I don't think I ever talked about the scents of this perfume. Like, in this entire project, I don't ever think I mentioned it. Just in case you've been curious this entire time, I will give you the description of this perfume. It still comes in this packaging, but it looks a little bit different now. They've updated the packaging. And this is the Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Toilette spray, not to be confused with the Eau de Perfume. It's described as, oh God, I know nothing about perfumes. The composition, are we ready? Top notes of Sicilian grapefruit deliver an intense freshness and give way to a floral heart with a blend of May rose and grass jasmine petals enriched with a fruity lychee note. I would never in 1,000 years been able to identify grapefruit and lychee in the scent. But anyway, softened base notes provide a unique, boldly seductive trail. Keynotes are grapefruit and lychee, and the fragrance family is floral. Well, that's news to me. I have never thought of this as a fruity perfume at all. I definitely get the floral, very feminine kind of scent, but it's definitely not fruity. I've smelled some perfumes that are very fruity, and this is just not even close to being in the same league with those. It's nice. It's not a favorite. It's not even my favorite from Chanel, but if you've been wondering, that is the description of this perfume, which I've now finished and which I probably wouldn't purchase again. So that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me over these past few months. If you have, I can link my previous updates in the description box down below if you would like to catch up on this project. And if you yourself took part in this project, I would love to hear in the comments how it went for you, what your progress is like at the finale here. Thank you to Emily and Max for hosting such a fun, spooky themed project every year. It always gets me so excited for Halloween. And I'm so happy to be able to move 3 very old, some might say ancient, products out of my collection before the end of 2024. Thank you so much for watching this update video. Give the video a like if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you like panning content or beauty-focused content with an eye toward mindful consumption. I would love to see you in my next video, so I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!